welcome to my YouTube video, my first YouTube video. I'm Whitney and I've created this purpley, glittery, cute. Let's get to it. My brow glue never really changes. I literally swear by the NYX brow glue. It is like so good and it really laminates my brows. I said it in another video that I have recently been trying thin brows and just seeing how they're going. I'm actually quite enjoying them. I feel like they do shape my face quite well. The L'Oreal faux brow pen, really, just to add some flicks at the end because I did go crazy with my tweezers and I feel like they are supposed to be cousins, not sisters, but I feel like I have not done a good job with tweezing them too much, so I wanted to do that. The benefit precisely my brow and just filling. If you hear any barking in the background, I do have a 6-month puppy. His name is Remy. I'll insert a photo here. I'm just using the e.l.f. lip oil. I love him so much, but I need the adolescence age to end. And his teething. And he was sick last week, so he's very Velcro. Favorite primer. I actually got a restock of it, so I am excited to use this. This is the Maybelline Grippy primer, and it honestly grips. It does what it has to do. Like, honestly, I'm so happy to have a new one. My old one is actually running quite low, so I think it's good. I'm trying this Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Natural Glow Foundation for the past couple days and I actually really adore it. I like to actually take it on a brush that's also curved and tapered like this. I feel like it just applies really well, but today I'm going to take this buffing brush because I'm not actually going to use that much today. And I'm a person who usually packs it on. I'm only going to use that much because I don't want to actually do a lot of makeup today. I'm actually going to send this bronzer from Revolution, so we'll see what they look like side by side. I think is the deepest shade. This is in shade Cocoa Deep and it's a bronze balm, so we'll try it. It looks quite deep to me, so we'll see. Taking a Revolution brush as well and just, I think it's buildable, so I think it's quite good in that sense. I feel like this is a good level for me. It's more of a contour shade for me, but I wanted to try it just to see how deep it actually looks on someone in my shade. I do want to compare to two, so I'm going to put it onto the back of my hand. There we go. And see how it compares to the Haus contour stick. Okay, yeah, so the Haus contour stick is actually quite deeper. I think it's nice if you want something quick and light and you want like, I feel like this is great for me in the winter because I become my winter shade, but I think the Haus is good when I want a really good deep contour. And then I'll also compare it to the Westman Atelier that I also use quite a bit. I would say that the Westman Atelier and the Revolution is actually quite close, but I would say the Westman Atelier is a bit warmer than the Revolution one, but I use the Westman Atelier mostly to contour my nose because I don't like, I want a bit of depth, but I don't like to overdo it at the end of the day. So I'd say it's much warmer, especially for your nose, because this is actually a bronzer, this is a contour stick, this is also a contour stick. So I think for the levels of contour stick, this is actually like a good middle for all of them, if that makes sense. So yeah. There we go. So I got some PR from Benefit and it's the Juice Stick Dewy Gel Blushes and the Daze Airy Liquid Blush. So we'll try that too, which is so cute. So let's try some blushes today. So they've sent the Dewy Gel Blush in the shade Jack, which looks like this. Shade Crystal, which looks like this. Airy Liquid Blush, and they're in the shade Berry and Chili. This is the berry shade, this is the chili shade. So I think they look pretty good. Actually swatch, I think, berry. onto the back of my hand. Oh, that is stunning. I think I'll only do the darker colors today because they're the ones I'm actually going to use. And then this is Jamula, but it's almost like a highlighter. I like that. Apply that with a brush today and see how that applies. I think I like that. I think it's a beautiful colour. Let me try and apply it directly on the skin this side and then warm it up on the back of my hand on the other side and see what it does. Okay, yeah, back of the hand is much more ideal. I feel like it applies and distributes the product way better, so we'll keep doing that. But these are really pigmented. I think I did 2 swatches on the back of my hand, and this is how it's appearing on the face. So I feel like that looks stunning. I can't put any other concealer down, so we're going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Blur Concealer because this concealer is one of my faves already. I think a little bit of it goes a long way. I put on a little bit of the Saie setting spray because to me it's almost like a mist and it helps to mesh all the products together. I like to use this brush, a brush that's tapered like this, because it really helps me focus. It really helps me focus on blending my concealers. I don't like to let them sit too long on my face because I find that if I let them sit too long, it does become quite patchy. But regardless, this concealer blends like a dream. Just blend everything back in. There's no additional product on my face. I just blend in the same products that I already applied and make sure that this is all meshed in well. Huda pink pumpkin easybake duo, and I just kind of mix them both together to give me that kind of mixture. Always pressing it into the back of my hand. Bronze icon. Take this Mario F4 brush and just press it in there. Quite deep. This is actually quite deep for my skin tone. I love to use the YSL one. That has appeared really bright and really pigmented, and I like that you can like layer them on top of each other. So like this is the pink shade, this is in the shade 03. This is a powder that like I fully have hit pan and I'm refusing to believe that I'm almost finished with. But the way it meshes your makeup in so well is unbelievable. It just kind of blends everything in super well. A dream. And then on top of that, I like to take banana bread, the easybake pressed powder from Huda. Just take that onto the same brush I put the loose on and just brighten that area. And I feel like my makeup is going to need a bit brightening, but this also shows you how to brighten your makeup when you use too much bronzer like I have. Same Saie setting spray. And also taking the Mask Fit Makeup Fixer from Tilbury. This dewy gel blush, and just warm it up on the back of my finger. Take a little bit and then just stamp that into the face. Go into one of my favorite palettes like ever, and this is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, the Neutrals palette. and it is a dream to work with. A refer brush. I don't really mind when my brushes are different colors because we can just kind of work with it, and just taking this brown shade and applying it all over the lid, which is what I want to go for. I want to do a bit of a smoky eye. This brush is like one of my favorite blushes in my collection now because it is so soft and really easy to work with, and it really blends the product in. A little bit of the black shade going into the middle of that eye, and then I'm blended. So we can just leave it here. No, I'm just joking. We're gonna take this light shade here. It's like a off-white color, so just putting that into the inner corner and brightening it up a little bit. This is how I normally do most of my looks. Like, I don't have direction, I don't know where I'm going with it, I just kind of put the product on, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I get very sad. But alas, everybody has those days. Okay, yeah, and then that looks pretty. This purple palette, this is like one of my favorite palettes from Kaleidos. This is a quad palette, and taking this light purple and applying that where we applied the like off-white, the brighter purple, and just putting that above. Taking this like darker purple and just putting that at the bottom to give almost like a wing, but a very messy like wing. Also, I like to just use one brush for most of my eye makeup. I don't know if that's odd or not, but I feel like that helps your colors blend better. I like to go back into the same colors as well as I'm working with them, and then just make sure that it's proper blended in. NYX inky sticks. They're quite matte, but I feel like this would work really well. How it works is you literally just click it until it's at the level you want it to be, and then I love to apply it to my waterline because it's so smooth and easy to work. Same on the other eye. Fine Lines gel eyeliner from Fenty. And just do the details in the inner corner of my eye. Where I cannot do this eye makeup without adding any pink is coming in clutch with this Take Two Cosmetics glitter palette, and I like to just apply that all over the lid. Just the pink shade here. I will just keep applying it until it gets to how I want it to be. Fallout, don't really mind. Like, I've already put my face on, powdered on, like I can save the makeup look at the end of the day. And I just feel like it looks stunning. Purple from this shade, from this quad palette, and putting that on the bottom. And I think that looks stunning. This is the telescopic mascara. I think it's nice. And it makes me look like I actually have quite long lashes when I really don't. They are curly and short. So I like to take the end of this Benefit brush and just scratch the mascara off. And this is really great because I don't ruin my makeup that way. Now is the NYX Lip Lingerie Lip Stain in Wild Side. And I really love this lip stain because it just really doesn't move. My application with it is so messy because I'm so used to just using a lip liner. Oh, this is Merlot. I can't find my sharpener, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I actually like to use the colour pencil from Makeup Forever in whatever black, yes, and just add some depth around the lips, especially with an eye makeup like this. Taking my current fave lipstick, which is Snob from MAC, and using that in the middle. I want to make the lips and the eyes quite similar here, so I'm going to take the same pink I used from this palette and use it on my lips before I put any gloss, and I feel like it looks, it's going to look anyways, super fun and super cute. And then taking this Armani Prism Glass lip gloss. This is actually missing anything. I think it actually looks quite good. But yeah, that is the finished makeup look. I'm going to try and do these as regularly as I can, but thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know what you think, and if you enjoyed watching this video, then please like, subscribe, and come and join because it's creative and fun over here. And I will see you on my next video. Bye!